Hello everyone, today we are discussing about the communication most important 100 plus question. So let's start. Only most important question discuss किया जाएगा. So let's start. Question number 3. In which of the following types of the communication the data pushed from the server to the client without client request? Option number D. Push technology was the correct answer. ठीक है. Next. Question number 5. The advanced diagonal communication are 2, 5 and 2, 4 and 5 was the correct answer. Option number C. Side tracking, मोरल बूस्टिंग एंड कोऑर्डिनेशंस. सो ऑप्शन नंबर सी वाज करेक्ट आंसर. यहाँ पर डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं. ठीक है. एडवांटेज ऑफ डायगोनल कम्युनिकेशन, स्पीड अप द फ्लो एंड क्रिएट द हेल्दी इन्वायरमेंट एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन, साइड ट्रैकिंग एंड मोरल बूस्टिंग. ठीक है. दिस आर द एडवांटेज ऑफ द डायगोनल कम्युनिकेशन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 6. आइडेंटिफाई द सीक्वेंस ऑफ द ह्यूमन कम्युनिकेशन स्किल. फर्स्ट आएगा सेल्फ प्रेजेंटेशन. सेल्फ प्रेजेंटेशन यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं. ऑप्शन नंबर डी वाज करेक्ट आंसर. सेल्फ प्रेजेंटेशन एंड रिलेशनशिप. उसके बाद आएगा ग्रुप इंटरेक्शन. उसके बाद आएगा पब्लिक स्पीकिंग एंड लास्ट में आएगा फीड फॉरवर्ड. ठीक है. सो 5, 3, 1 एंड 4. 5, 3, 2, 1, 4. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 7. यहाँ पर करेक्ट मैचिंग देख सकते हैं. सिंक्रोनस फेस टू फेस कम्युनिकेशन, असिंक्रोनस न्यूज़पेपर रीडिंग एंड पार्टिसिपेटरी boardroom meeting and authoritarian head of the organization to employee. ठीक है. सो ऑप्शन नंबर सी वाला करेक्ट मैचिंग. यहाँ पर डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं. टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन एंड एग्जांपल. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 9. करेक्ट सीक्वेंस ऑफ द कम्युनिकेशन कॉन्टेक्स्ट. फर्स्ट में आएगा फिजिकल. उसके बाद आएगा कल्चरल. उसके बाद आएगा सोशल. उसके बाद आएगा फिजियोलॉजिकल. उसके बाद आएगा टेम्पोरल. ठीक है. सॉरी, फिजिकल, कल्चरल, सोशल, साइकोलॉजिकल एंड टेम्पोरल. ठीक है. ऑप्शन नंबर ए वाज द करेक्ट आंसर. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 10. ऑप्शन नंबर सी वाज द करेक्ट आंसर. Rehearsing message sent to the others, interpersonal communication, writing the letter to a friends, interpersonal communication, taking to a team 5 to 10% group communication, and message from one source to many. This is mass communication. So option number C was correct matching. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 11. यहाँ पर मैच द फॉलोइंग दिया हुआ है. टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन एंड एग्जांपल. अगेन यहाँ पर करेक्ट मैचिंग देख सकते हैं. ऑप्शन नंबर सी. ठीक है. Hectic, small talk, grapevine, informal, sometimes remorse mongerings, and tactile touch and feedback. Decoders become encoder. So option number C was the correct matching. Next question number 12. यहाँ पर correct matching देख सकते हैं. Network communication, in interdependent relation, mass communication, anonymous audience, public communications, formal and planned, small communication, create identity and dynamics. ठीक है. ऑप्शन नंबर बी वाज द करेक्ट आंसर, करेक्टली मैचिंग. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 13. सीक्वेंस ऑफ द स्टेज ऑफ द कम्युनिकेशन प्रोसेस. ठीक है. फर्स्ट में आएगा ट्रांसमिशन, कॉग्निटिव डेटा. उसके बाद आएगा मैसेज रिसेप्शन. उसके बाद आएगा अंडरस्टैंडिंग. उसके बाद आएगा लेवल्स ऑफ एक्सेप्टेंस एंड लास्ट में आएगा रिएक्शन. सो ऑप्शन नंबर डी वाज द करेक्ट क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर और सीक्वेंस. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 17. करेक्ट अगेन यहाँ पर कम्युनिकेशन कंपोनेंट्स एंड डिस्क्रिप्शन दिया हुआ है. मैच द फॉलोइंग पर करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा. ऑप्शन नंबर सी. मीडियम फिजिकल मीन्स टू ट्रांसमिट द मैसेज एंड चैनल, route by which the message travel, and code, verbal and non-verbal signs, and content information, facts. So option number C was the correct matching. Next question number 21. communication which happens out the realm of interpersonal communication is called option number C. Mass communication was the correct answer. Next, question number 23. यहाँ पर communication D1 communication का correct sequence पे सजाना होगा, ठीक है. तो ऑप्शन नंबर सी वाज करेक्ट आंसर. फर्स्ट में आएगा कैटेगोरिकल ग्रीवन कम्युनिकेशन, फर्स्ट में आएगा सिंगल स्टैंड चेन, उसके बाद आएगा गॉसिप चेन, उसके बाद आएगा प्रोबेबिलिटी चेन एंड लास्ट में आएगा क्लस्टर चेन. ठीक है, सिंगल स्टैंड चेन, गॉसिप चेन, प्रोबेबिलिटी चेन एंड क्लस्टर चेन. So option number C was the correct chronological order or sequence. Next, question number 24. यहाँ पर करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर ए. ठीक है, lateral between equal and haptic touch communication, symmetric concentrate with the meaning and semiotic interpersonal of science. Next, question number 25. More and more information exchange within the group to resolve the conflict is an example of option number C. Horizontal communication was the correct answer. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, क्वेश्चन नंबर 26. इसका जो करेक्ट आंसर होगा ऑप्शन नंबर सी. ठीक है, यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं फर्स्ट में आएगा इंटरपर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन, उसके बाद आएगा फर्स्ट में आएगा इंट्रापर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन, उसके बाद आएगा इंटरपर्सनल, उसके बाद आएगा ग्रुप कम्युनिकेशन, उसके बाद आएगा पब्लिक एंड लास्ट में आएगा मास कम्युनिकेशन. ठीक है, ई डी सी बी एंड ए. नेक्स्ट, क्वेश्चन नंबर 27. मेन चैलेंजेस ऑफ द ग्रेड 1 कम्युनिकेशंस आर, ऑप्शन नंबर बी वाज करेक्ट आंसर, बी सी एंड डी. ठीक है, डिस्टॉर्शन, मिसअंडरस्टैंडिंग एंड सोर्स एनोनिमिटी. ठीक है, these are challenges of the grade 1 communication and no indications and channel of grade 1 communication for the positive outcome. ठीक है. Next, question number 28. A general code of conduct circulated among the employee of the institutions are example of the option number A. Downward communication was the correct answer. Next, question number 29. Communication among the person working at the different levels who have no direct responding or reporting relationship is called option number A. Diagonal communication. Next, question number 31. Information provided before the sending the primary message is called or known as option number A. Feed forward was the correct answer. Next, question number 32. Which of the following determine in the transactional communication? Social context, cultural context and relational context was the correct answer. Option number B. ठीक है, ABC was the correct answer. ये वो डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं. Next, question number 34. Communication means dash of information. BCD was the correct answer. Exchange, understanding and contextualization was the correct answer. ठीक है, option number C. Next, question number 35. यहाँ पर मैच द फॉलोइंग दिया हुआ है. एलिमेंट ऑफ इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन एंड डिस्क्रिप्शन, यहाँ पर करेक्ट मैचिंग ऑप्शन नंबर डी होगा. ठीक है, कॉमन फ्रेम रेफरेंसेस, compatibility between the receivers and the senders and congruence was the message of the common interest between encoder and decoder and language relevance, use of the understandable language and compatible environment, communication with the people of a similar background. Next, question number 36. Why do we communicate? Option number C, for social interaction and for message to understood and for sharing of experience. So option number C was the correct answer. ठीक है, A, C and D ये डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं. नेक्स्ट, क्वेश्चन नंबर 37. अगेन मैच द फॉलोइंग दिया हुआ है. टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन एंड फंक्शन सर्व्ड, यहाँ पर करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर ए. ठीक है, mass communication for mechanical message transmission and interpersonal communication for communication with oneself and group communication, classroom teaching and interpersonal communication, corridor discussion. So option number A was the correct matching. Next, question number 38. Again, match the following दिया हुआ है, elements of communication and characteristics features. Option number D was correct matching होगा. Correct answer. Source, a person or an event which provide the verbal or non-verbal cues, and receivers, a person who interprets the message, and message, set of the verbal and non-verbal cues from a source, and channel means used to convey the message. So option number D was the correct answer. Next, क्वेश्चन नंबर 40, यहाँ पर टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन एंड मेन फीचर्स बताया गया है मैच द फॉलोइंग पर. इसका जो करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर डी. डाउनवर्ड कम्युनिकेशन, grow primarily meet the organizational members need for the communication, and upward communication, it's it from the useful link in decision making for the task coordination. ठीक है. And horizontal communication provide the communication management with the problem feedback about the current issue and problem. And next, Grievance communication, it is the most common communication system in an organization. Next, question number 41, कंप्यूटर टर्म्स एंड पर्पस. ठीक है. मैच द फॉलोइंग दिया हुआ है. करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर सी. OCR used to scan types or handwritten document, and OMR used to mark the multiple choice examination, and email asynchronous communication, and instant messaging synchronous communication. So option number C was the correct answer. Next, question number 42, asynchronous communications take place through which of the following technologies? Blog, discussion boards, and blog was the correct answer. 4, 5 and 6, option number C. Next, question number 43, when the communication for the educational purpose take place, the sequence of the elements is first में आएगा ऑप्शन नंबर ए was the correct answer. सोर्स, उसके बाद आएगा इनकोडर, उसके बाद आएगा मैसेज, उसके बाद आएगा डिकोडर, एंड लास्ट में आएगा फीडबैक. सो ऑप्शन नंबर ए was the correct answer, करेक्ट सीक्वेंस. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट, question number 44, the information communication network within the organization is also known as option number D, grapevine communication. The information communication network within the organization is called grapevine communication. Option number D was the correct answer. Next, question number 45, in communication process when the senders and receivers interchange their role in respect to sending and receiving the message, it called transactional model of communication. Option number B. Next, question number 47, टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन एंड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स मैच द फॉलोइंग दिया हुआ है. ठीक है. लिस्ट 1 एंड 2. तो ऑप्शन नंबर सी वाज का करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा. यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं वर्टिकल कम्युनिकेशन, टॉप डाउन, एंड हॉरिजॉन्टल कम्युनिकेशन, रूमर ओरिएंटेड, एंड सर्कुलर कम्युनिकेशन, फीडबैक ओरिएंटेड, एंड ट्रांजेक्शनल कम्युनिकेशन, इंटरपर्सनल. So option number C was the correct matching. Next, question number 48, the communication stimuli used to convey the message is known as option number D, codes was the correct answer. Communication stimuli used to convey the message are known as codes. Option number D. Next, question number 49, types of communication and description match the following दिया हुआ है. ठीक है. Dyadic communication in the provide the equal opportunity communication, and public communication, it means it occurs when the formal and structured setting and organizational message flow through the network of the independent relationship, and mass communication used a medium to reach a large anonymous audience. So option number B was the correct matching. ठीक है. Next, यहाँ डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं डायरेक्ट प्रोवाइड द equal opportunity to communicate. Public communication occurs within the formal and structured setting, and organizational communication message flow through the network of interdependent relationship. And mass communication used the medium to reach the large anonymous audience. Next, क्वेश्चन नंबर 50, द chronological sequence of the development of the communication system. ऑप्शन नंबर डी वाज करेक्ट आंसर। फर्स्ट में आएगा केव पेंटिंग, उसके बाद आएगा इमर्जेंस ऑफ लैंग्वेज, उसके बाद आएगा इंटरपर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन वर्बल, एंड उसके बाद आएगा अपीयरेंस प्रिंटिंग टेक्नोलॉजी, एंड लास्ट में आएगा टेलीकम्युनिकेशन सिस्टम। सो ऑप्शन नंबर डी वाज द करेक्ट chronological order. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 52 का जो करेक्ट chronological order करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर सी। ठीक है, यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं मीनिंगलेस साउंड एंड वर्ड, पैरालिंग्विस्टिक्स एंड ट्रैफिक लाइट सिग्नल, नॉन वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन, and word that have different meaning, polysemy, and two-person exchange of greetings, dyadic communications. So option number C was the correct matching. Next, question number 53. In communication, interpersonal in communication, interpretations of the message depends upon the option number A. Context was the correct answer. Next, question number 54. Which of the following factor interprets in the communication? Option number D was the correct answer, C, D, E. ठीक है, फ्रेमिंग, प्रीमिंग एंड immediacy. Immediacy was the correct answer. ठीक है, which are the following factors important in the communications? Framing, priming and immediacy was the correct answer. Option number D. Next, question number 55. यहाँ पर करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर बी। ठीक है, प्रेयर्स इन साइलेंस, इंटरपर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन, ठीक है, एंड teaching, taking to the student outside the classroom, group communication, and CEO of company issue a circular to his coordinators, vertical communications, and rumor merge among the employee and organization, grapevine communication. So option number B was the correct matching. Next, question number 56. मैच द फॉलोइंग दिया हुआ है। ठीक है, करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर सी, एरिस्टोटल स्पीकर सेंटर्ड कम्युनिकेशन, ठीक है, एंड शैनन एंड वेबर टॉप डाउन एंड लिनियर कम्युनिकेशन, एंड वेलबर्स स्केम, वेलबर एंड स्कैरम सर्कुलर कम्युनिकेशन, एंड डेविड बार्लो SMCR, so sender message channel receiver and model types of communication. So option number C was the correct matching. ठीक है, next question number 57. correct matching होगा ऑप्शन नंबर A, sending a email, formal and verbal interaction, informal, and exchange of information between two groups of the people, transactional, and traffic signal was semiotics. So option number A was the correct matching. Next, question number 58. यहाँ पर again match the following दिया हुआ है, example of the communication and types of communication. correct matching होगा ऑप्शन नंबर A. ठीक है, a company boss the telephone his or her secretary for some help from outside, informal communication, and a company issue a circular to guideline for its employee, vertical communication, and employee discuss the certain issue among themselves, this is horizontal communication, and a company sent a formal letter to its retailers and wholesalers, market communication. So option number A was the correct matching. Next, question number 59. Announcement of the arrival and departure of the train at the communication at rail station is option number C, public communication was the correct answer. Next, question number 60. again match the following दिया हुआ है, models of or modes of communication and description. correct matching होगा ऑप्शन नंबर D, publicity, non commercial promotion and propaganda, communications with the motives and advertising, paid message, and public relation, reputations management. ऑप्शन नंबर डी वाज द करेक्ट मैचिंग। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 61. यहाँ पर अगेन मोड्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन एंड टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन दिया हुआ है, मैच द फॉलोइंग पर first make a one-to-one interpersonal communication, one-to-many mass communication, and many-to-many network communication or transactional communication, and one-to-none interpersonal communication. So option number C was the correct matching. Next, question number 60. Question number 63. Communication begins with usually. Option number D. Pictures in the mind was the correct answer. Option number D. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 64 करेक्ट सीक्वेंस पे साजाना होगा ठीक है द वे ऑफ द प्रोसेसिंग द कम्युनिकेशन द फ्लो ऑफ सीक्वेंस फर्स्ट में आएगा सेंडर उसके बाद आएगा इनकोडिंग एंड नेक्स्ट मैसेज चैनल डिकोडर एंड रिसीवर सेंडर इनकोडिंग मैसेज चैनल encoding and receivers decoding and receivers so option number B was the correct sequence next ये वो डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं next question number 65 in the linear models of communication the expert result is option number D semantics accuracy was the correct answer ठीक है in linear model of communication the expected result is called semantic accuracy. Next question number 66 which of the following group has the components of the language communications. Option number A voice emphasize and impression was the correct answer. Option number A ठीक है next question number 68 again types of communication and इसका example मैच करना होगा ठीक है ऑप्शन नंबर ए वाज द करेक्ट मैचिंग वो देख सकते हैं फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन मेमोज एंड इनफॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशंस ग्रुप चेन एंड आउटवर्ड कम्युनिकेशन गवर्नमेंट एजेंसीज एंड इनवर्ड कम्युनिकेशंस सर्कुलर सो ऑप्शन नंबर ए वाज द करेक्ट मैचिंग ठीक है नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 69 इन कम्युनिकेशन बिटवीन टू और द मोर पर्सन who are the subordinate working under the same person is the example of option number C lateral communication was the correct answer. Next question number 70 again match the following दिया हुआ है ठीक है तो करेक्ट मैचिंग देख सकते हैं ऑप्शन नंबर बी नॉन वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन occupies the more space of personal communication and listening was a help the internalize message and empathetic conversation was seeing thing for others overview or viewpoint empathetic conversation seeing the things for others viewpoint and stress management through communication reflect the confidence in one's own self so option number B was the correct matching. Next question number 71 question number 73 a lady is reflect on the causes of the environment crisis. She is considering the attempting the link varied variables to make the sense of the issue. The scenario is the example of option number C interpersonal communication. Next question number 75 wheel communication network in wheel communication network all workers receive the instruction and guidance from one person was the correct answer ऑप्शन नंबर ए यहाँ पर डिटेल्स में देख सकते हो व्हील कम्युनिकेशन के बारे में ठीक है नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 76 when a large number of the student with the different performance levels are there in the classroom for uniform imparting the educated or educative interaction a teacher should opted for the communication which is technology enabled was the correct answer option number B when a large number of the students with the different performance level are there in the class for uniform imparting the educative interaction a teacher should be opted for a communication which of the following technology enabled was the correct answer option number B. Next question number 77 peer-to-peer communication is horizontal option number A was the correct answer. Next sweeping up encode decode role is the communication happens due to option number C feedback analysis was the correct answer. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 79 मैच द फॉलोइंग दिया हुआ है कम्युनिकेशन एलिमेंट्स एंड डिस्क्रिप्शन ऑफ प्रोसेस पार्ट्स। फर्स्ट में आएगा सेंडर सेंसरी ऑर्गन, रिसीवर ब्रेन, मैसेज electromagnetic impulses and medium through the central nerve system. So option number C was the correct matching. Next question number 80 non-content behavior such as the rate of the speaking, loudness, tendency to interpret, interrupt and interrupt and pronounce the pronunciation of the particular rate peculiar rate is referred to the dash behavior extra linguistic behavior। और एक बार देख लेते हैं नॉन content behavior such as the rate of the speaking, loudness, tendency to interrupt and pronunciation peculiarities are referred to the extra linguistic behavior was the correct answer option number C। Next question number 81 local and face to face communication is referred to option number C social integration was the correct answer। Next question number क्वेश्चन नंबर 82 यार कम्युनिकेशन सीक्वेंस पे साधना होगा ठीक है। यहाँ पर करेक्ट आंसर होगा ऑप्शन नंबर सी एक्सपोजर इंफॉर्मेशन परसुएशन एंड बिहेवियर चेंज वाज द करेक्ट आंसर ऑप्शन नंबर सी। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 83 डांस ऑफ द हनी बी conferring to other bee shares to nectar to be found the example of option number B group communication was the correct answer। Next question number 84 which of the following is the stage of interpersonal communication option number D transactional communication was the correct answer। यहाँ देख सकते हैं अंडरस्टैंड द स्टेजेस ऑफ द इंटरपर्सनल कम्युनिकेशन फैटिक फर्स्ट में फैटिक उसके बाद पर्सनल स्टेज उसके बाद इंटीमेट स्टेज सो 3 स्टेज आर देयर ठीक है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 85 cognitive domain of communication involve the matters related to knowledge option number B was the correct answer। Next question number 86 which of the following is the characteristics of interpersonal communication option number A it is both focused and in focused was the correct answer। Next question number 88 in the context of communication usual sequence option number C communication language society and civilization so option number C was the correct sequence। Next question number 89 a customer write to a bank kindly send me the statement to my transaction in my savings bank account A during the last 3 months the term communication it is will be called option number B message was the correct answer। Next question number 90 which of the following principle a good communication should follow option number D was the correct answer he should stay organized and he must be adjust the medium and he should be prefer the method of storytelling so option number D was the correct 1 4 and 5 ठीक है। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 91 करेक्ट मैचिंग यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं टाइप्स ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन एंड एग्जांपल linear communication a teacher in a classroom present a structured content and interactive communication the principal of a college holds the staff meeting for understanding their problem and transactional communication meeting a member are gives them on which they are required to hold the discussion transactional communication members are given them on which they are required to hold the discussion so करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर सी ठीक है यहाँ पर देख सकते हैं डिटेल्स में। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 92 व्हिच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग सेट ऑफ द स्टेटमेंट इज करेक्ट डिस्क्राइबिंग द ह्यूमन कम्युनिकेशन प्रोसेस ऑप्शन नंबर डी वाज द करेक्ट आंसर ठीक है। यहाँ पर डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं फर्स्ट में आएगा नॉन वर्बल कम्युनिकेशन कैन स्टिमुलेट द आइडिया उसके बाद आएगा कम्युनिकेशन इज learned ability, उसके बाद आएगा communication is not universal, मैंने का, and लास्ट में आएगा communication cannot be break down or stop working. Next, question number 93. A good communicator begins his or her presentation with option number A. Icebreaker was the correct answer. ठीक है. Imagine you. Question number 94. Imagine you are a working in an education institute where the people are equal status. Which method of the communication is best suited normally employment in such context? Option number A. Horizontal communication was the correct answer. Next, question number 96. Every types of communication is affected by its context. Option number C was the correct answer. Next, question number 97. Which of the following are the characteristics features of communication? Option number C was the correct answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. ठीक है. Communication involve the exchange of ideas, facts, and opinion. This is correct. And communication involve the both information and understanding. This is also correct. And communication is a continuous process. This is also correct. And communication is a circular process. This is also correct. So option number C was the correct answer. Next, एक बार डिटेल्स में आप लोग देख सकते हैं. ठीक है. Next, question number 98. Effectiveness of communication can be traced from which of the following? Attitude survey, performance record, and student attendance was the correct answer, and selection of the communication channel was incorrect. So option number A was the correct answer. 1, 2, and 3. Next, question number 103. Conversing with the spirit and ancestor is termed as option number A. Transpersonal communication was the correct answer. Next, question number 104. The English word communication is derived from communus and communicare was the correct answer. ठीक है. Option number A was the correct answer. Next question number 111. The captain said to the soldiers, "You are sober in your night duty." Which kind of the communication? This is the meta communication. The captain said to the soldiers, "You are sober in your night duty." What kind of communication it is? Meta communication was the correct answer of number A. ठीक है. In meta communication is the word to you use to warm up your listeners to things you want to communicate. Next, question number 112. Writing diary by a person is an example of a interpersonal communication was the correct answer. Option number D. Next, question number 115. Filter that affect the content of a message lies in option number D. Minds of both speaker and listener was the correct answer. Option number D. Next, question number 116. Effective communication needs a supportive multicultural environment was the correct answer. Option number D. Next, question number 122. Fatigue communication are means the operational remarks in communication was the correct answer. Option number A. Fatigue communication means the opening the remarks in communication was the correct answer. ठीक है. Next, question number 123. Mismatch of meaning between sender and the receivers may be termed as option number B. Aberrant decoding was the correct answer. Next, question number 124. Walks Catwalk is a fine example of option number D. Kinesis. Next, क्वेश्चन नंबर 129, यहाँ पर मैच द फॉलोइंग दिया हुआ है। फर्स्ट करेक्ट मैचिंग होगा ऑप्शन नंबर बी, ठीक है। काइनेसिस, बॉडी मूवमेंट एंड इनकोडिंग, formulation of the message and verbal communication, Skype calls and proximity space around the speaker, and communico was a participant. So option number B was the correct matching. Next, question number 131. What is the context in communication? What is context in communication? Option number C, a physical and psychological environment for conversation was the correct answer. Option number C. Next, question number 132. Communicated knowledge. The communicated knowledge is classroom. In a classroom is considered as option number D. Cultural capital was the correct answer. Next, question number 133. Which of the following is the correct chronology of communication technologies? फर्स्ट में आएगा स्टिल फोटोग्राफी, उसके बाद आएगा रेडियो, उसके बाद आएगा कंप्यूटर एंड लास्ट में आएगा इंटरनेट. So option number C was the correct answer. Still photography, radio, computer and internet. Next, question number 137. When the teacher use a video clip or sound clip or PowerPoint presentation in a classroom teaching, which of the following communication can be best described as? Option number D. Mediated group communication was the correct answer. Next, question number 139. Question number 140. A type of journalism that present the little or no legitimate well reached news and instead use of the eye-catching headline to sell more newspaper. Option number B. Yellow journalism was the correct answer. Next, question number 144. Direct communication is the transfer of the message from a person to another person and vice versa was the correct answer. Option number A. Next, question number 145. Which of the following not a traditional medium of communication? Option number C. Television was the correct answer. Next, question number 153. A person who can easily interact in a social context process. This is called option number C. Interpersonal intelligence was the correct answer. ठीक है. Next, question number 155. In a process of communication, decode a message is to option number A. Interpret a message was the correct answer. Option number A was the correct answer. Next, question number 158. In a asynchronous e-learning communication between the participant occurs. Option number B. Online was the correct answer. Next, question number 162. Art, sign, photography, typography and drawing are the forms of option number C. Visual communication was the correct answer. Next, question number 163. Which of these interpret the goals of effective communications? Option number D. 1, 2, 3 was the correct answer. Creating the common perception, changing the behavior and acquiring the information. So option number D was the correct answer. All of these. Next, यहाँ पर डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं. ठीक है. The purpose of effective communication is, यहाँ पर डिटेल्स में देख सकते हैं. Next, question number 165. What does you attitude imply in spoke or written communication? Option number B. Think or express from receiver point of view, or option number B was the correct answer. ठीक है. What do you attitude imply in spoke or written communication? Think and express from receiver's point of view was the correct answer. Option number B. Next, question number 168. In communication, attributing our own thoughts and feelings to other is called projection was the correct answer. Option number B was the correct answer. Next, question number 169. Rearranging the step step in order to process of the interpersonal communication, ऑप्शन नंबर डी was the correct answer। ठीक है, फर्स्ट में आएगा सेंडर, उसके बाद आएगा एनकोडिंग, उसके बाद मैसेज, चैनल, रिसीवर एंड फीडबैक। सो ऑप्शन नंबर डी was the correct answer। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 177, द स्टडी ऑफ बॉडी लैंग्वेज इज कॉल्ड, ऑप्शन नंबर बी काइनेसिस was the correct answer। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन नंबर 186, genuine communication cannot be planned because, option number D, the cycle of the message depends on the spontaneous verbal and non-verbal feedback chain was the correct answer, option number D। next, तो डन। इस तरह की वीडियो पाने के लिए प्लीज सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल एंड थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग। और नेक्स्ट पार्ट आएगा इफेक्टिव कम्युनिकेशन वर्बल एंड नॉन वर्बल के बारे में। ठीक है, तो डन। इस तरह की वीडियो पाने के लिए प्लीज सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल एंड थैंक्स फॉर वाचिंग।